Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Stocks on the move today. We can do that. I'm Paul Sweeney alongside Norma Linden. We're joined by Bloomberg's Vildana Heinrich. She's cross-asset reporter and team leader as of July for Bloomberg News. Vildana, thanks so much for joining us. What are you looking at today?
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. I'm looking, as Charlie was, at shares of Meta Platforms. That's ticker META, a ticker they actually got from an ETF company. Fun fact.
Really?
Because we all remember during the pandemic when they changed their ticker, there was this big project to start focusing on the metaverse. And now we have shares rising as much as 5.7.
I worked on the IPO and we part of the team that came up with the FB. How about
FB
that?
Was good.
Yeah.
FB was
and then
good.
they changed the IPO.
Revamp.
Yes.
But shares are up today following a Bloomberg report that the company is expected to meaningfully cut resources for building the so-called metaverse, an effort that Mark Zuckerberg once framed as the future of the company. And as Charlie said, the reason for changing its name.
Yes. I don't get it. I mean, I think it's if shareholders are saying, yeah, spend the money anywhere else but the metaverse, I think.
Yeah, I feel like if people were kind of thinking it was catchy, the 4-letter name META, but it seems as though with the metaverse not really working out, it starts to make you wonder.
When's the last time anybody has talked about the metaverse?
No,
2021, I think.
99.9% of your cash flow, actually more than 100% of your cash flow comes from Facebook. Five Below.
Five Below, that's ticker FIVE. Shares up as much as 3.5% today, but flat right now as we're talking. And the company did raise its profit outlook for the third time in the fiscal year, lifted by demand for budget-friendly goods. And so we know this is happening as U.S. consumer sentiment is sort of waning amid high prices and a weaker labor market. The company sees comp sales rising about 9.4% to 10.1% in the fiscal year. And that's up from what it was previously saying would be about 5 to 7%. So adjusted earnings per share now forecast to be higher than the previous guidance as well. And so this is really interesting to me because, you know, it's interesting to see where consumers are actually flocking to what types of products they're buying. We also have at the same time today a peer, a Five Below peer, Dollar Tree, ticker DLTR, also reporting better than expected results and raising its outlook in its report this week, signaling that discount retailers are seeing a rise in spending from really stretched consumers.
Yeah, you're seeing everybody trading down, everyone looking for some sort of budget. So we are seeing shares of Five Below, ticker FIVE, up about 56% so far this year. So some really strong gains there. You're also looking at shares of Kroger, right?
That company shares are only up about 1% so far this year, really lagging the broader market. That's ticker KR. Shares down as much as 8% today after it lowered the top end of its full year sales forecast. And that, to analysts, is suggesting that competition is intensifying among food sellers. For those discerning consumers we were just talking about, Kroger is the nation's largest supermarket operator, and it now sees comp sales growing between 2.8% to 3% minus fuel versus previous guidance of 2.7% to 3.4% increase. So again, going back to that consumer picture, what consumers are going toward, where they're shopping and how they're spending their dollars and cents.
Do we even have some Krogers up north here? I mean, I know we had a ton in Virginia, but have you guys been to a Kroger?
No, I don't think they're around here.
Not Probably up here, not. But I'm waiting for a Wegmans to open up closer to my home.
That would be good. No, that would be good.
Wegmans that is a sight to behold,
subs.
man.
Absolutely.
They know what they're doing. I mean, you go in there and you're just blown away.
Yes.
And there's so many people helping you. I don't know how they make money. I don't know how they. I guess
stores are always so nice too.
Yeah.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.